You want me to put that on my Tudor?
What you're listening to is the sound of Harry's wife going around the Monty Shit Show mansion, coppering up, as we Brits say. And in the circumstances, what she's doing is tipping up the sofa to see what loose change falls out of it, raiding the kids' piggy banks, going through the pockets of has no balls, coppering up. Why? Well, apparently, according to something called meow.com, which I don't know is a site run by strange-sounding cats, perhaps, an article by Kunal Day suggests that they're financially fouquet, or, in very broad terms, financially fucked. The article leads by telling us Prince Harry and Harry's wife struggling with massive bills after being totally cut off by royal family. Well, first of all, if they expected that the royal family was always going to support them financially when they had nothing to do with them, and after them repeatedly slagging them off, they're even more idiotic than one first thought. We can expect that of dim-witted Harry, and of course with the self-entitled Duchess of Overseas, to believe that it's entirely appropriate that she should still be financially supported by an organisation, family and institution, despite repeatedly slagging them off. That shows the hypocrite, once again, that she is. Naturally, they will have large bills. There's a large house, those 47,000 flushing toilets won't clean themselves, and imagine the water bill of not only those 87,000 flushing toilets, but also ensuring that the lawns at Monty Shit Show remain lush and verdant. There's a staff to keep. That banana bread won't bake itself. The kids, to the extent that they exist, aren't going to entertain themselves. Nannies are needed. Who's going to trim that lush and verdant lawn? Not Harry. He's too busy getting stoned outside. Who's going to look after the intertwined palm trees that play the role of mother and father? The gardener needed again. Security costs. Somebody to lick the stamps on the many letters that Harry's wife writes to herself. And, of course, the substantial sums of money that are spent on PR puffery to enable Harry's wife, through a series of inane and beige articles about her shopping habits and bringing up the past, that are pumped out by People.com, Town and Country, Marie Claire, Cosmopolitan, and, of course, Hello. They don't come cheap. None of those publications has any genuine appreciation for Harry's wife. They simply pump out the PR puff pieces because she pays them to do so. So they have substantial overheads. And of course, Harry's wife, having got a taste of the good life, doesn't want to give that up. Her sense of entitlement and lack of accountability means that it's still important for her to spend thousands of dollars on clothing that doesn't fit her and makes her look like Inspector Gadget getting booed, Fridge by Valentino, Kermit Goes to Church, One of Our Jowers is Missing, Poo Emoji Hat, Teacup by Royal Dilton, Tent by Army Surplus, Hyacinth Bouquet's settee cover, Bouncing Berry of Harlem, Overripe Burst Tomato Lady, Chairman Mao Does New York, and, of course, others besides. Those Fashon disasters are not cheap. So there is a significant overhead. And, of course, when you face such significant overheads, you have a choice. Bring more in or cut back. Cutting back is not something that she will do, because that would in effect amount to failure. And failure is a threat to the narcissist's control. And in the circumstances, that's why she's always on the make, always grifting, always looking to maximise the income in some way with shitty podcasts and boring television programmes. But what does Meow.com tell us about these financial straits? Well, Prince Harry and Harry's wife made it look like they were unfazed by King Charles III's decision to evict them from their last remaining home, the Frogmore Slap, in the United Kingdom. However, close pals, do they have any, reportedly believe that they are way more upset than they're letting on. Massive bills, coupled with unrealised dreams of attaining superstardom in the United States post their royal family exit, are apparently affecting their marriage. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex definitely made some power moves since stepping down from their senior royal roles and relocated to the United States. They notably signed lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, said to be worth $100 million and $25 million respectively. Regardless, their expensive A-list lifestyle is said to be draining their bank accounts. Now, pausing there, of course, for many couples, financial straits cause arguments. There may be a sense of resentment about one party earning more than the other not pulling their weight, one perhaps spending more than the other, and financial problems are at the heart of many arguments in relationships. But here, of course, remember, you have the added complication of a narcissist. The Sussexes, the article continues, reportedly took out a $10 million mortgage on their $14.6 million six-bedroom, 47,000 flushing toileted Monty Shitshow mansion, and are having to spend major bucks to maintain the property. Then there are the staffing and security bills, sources told Radar Online. Harry's memoir, Wah, was touted as a bestseller, but the profits may not be enough to carry the parents of 3-year-old Archie and 1-year-old Lily for much longer due to mounting bills. The Royals' 4-book deal with Penguin Random House is worth a reported $35 million, albeit insiders with knowledge are uncertain whether he has enough material to fill out 3 more books. It's important to note that Harry has lived a life of luxury growing up as a prince. When Harry was a royal, he'd go on huge shopping sprees, glamorous vacations, and buy everyone drinks and dinner at expensive London restaurants, an insider said, adding, Charles funded everything, so Harry didn't have to think about money. Now, Harry doesn't think about much, other than shooting his mess, getting pissed up, and going to Bonkers Night Spot. However, things changed after he was cut off financially by his father, who reportedly hopes to slim down the royal family. The quantum shift has been a rude awakening for Harry, per insiders. And of course, he's not going to like that, and moreover it's a problem for him, because he's going to get his arse kicked by his wife, who will be saying, your fucking father isn't funding us, he should be doing it, it's all your fault, sort it. According to sources, Harry and Harry's wife were hoping his father, 74, would come around and offer them financial help. That shows the deluded bubble that these two fuckwits operate in. Harry because he's such a dimwit, and her because she's deluded, and a hypocrite, and entitled, who thinks, oh, doesn't matter that I've been calling him and encouraging his son to slag off his wife, he should still bail us out, we're family, even though we don't see anything of them anymore. They never imagined they would be totally cut off. Again, this is demonstrative of the deluded world in which Harry's wife operates, and the one that she's dragged old Ginger Bollocks into as well. Mior previously reported how a source claimed Harry's wife was shocked at how little money Harry had to his name after tying the knot in 2018. Yes, because it's all about marrying someone for the money, isn't it, you see, because that's a residual benefit. Considering their predicament, the embattled couple has had to get creative to generate income. Harry's wife notably appeared in an Instagram ad for the coffee brand Clever Blends in late February. See parts passing as to what was going on there. However, the clip reeked of sponsored content to some critics. Yes, Harry's wife wants to support women entrepreneurs like herself, an insider told Radar, adding, but don't think she's doing it for nothing. Meanwhile, Harry, of course, has recently been charging people $39.95 to view a live stream event of a therapy session with a trauma expert. Harry's goal is to promote therapy as a way to help with mental health issues, but charging people to watch seems tacky, sources said, adding that it was just another example of how low he will go to try and make some money. Once again, a report as to the excessive demands of Harry's wife with regard to expenditure, her self-entitled behaviour of thinking that other people should pay, which of course is entirely demonstrative of the mindset of a somatic narcissist, and how, because of the demands on their money, that they are running out of it, which of course is going to mean that Harry's usefulness is further being undermined and may well hasten his disengagement. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.